Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Liam Spencer and Hope Logan will have a reason to bond. Will Spencer gave his family a punch to at least try repairing his relationship with Hope, so Liam brought Beth Spencer over for a mini family pizza party. There was some awkwardness when Carter Walton intruded that relating moment, but Liam obviously doesn't realize Carter and Hope have developed further than friendly passions for each other. That's why Liam will take Will's advice on Wednesday's B&B occasion and admit he misses Hope. Liam will manage to steal some private time with his partner and reflect on how effects went awry between them, but he'll also talk about what they did right. Beth is an amazing little girl that they both love so much, so that's commodity Liam and Hope can agree on. Still, Hope will be taken suddenly when Liam starts intimating about a romantic reunion, especially since she's just now considering a new love with Carter. Over with Ridge Forrester, he'll do his stylish to keep his pledge to Taylor Hayes. Taylor doesn't want Ridge dishing to Steffy Forrester, Thomas Forrester, Brooke Logan or anyone differently about her medical condition, so Ridge will try to recognize her wishes. That'll be easier said than done, especially when it comes to Steffy, who knows Ridge better than just about anyone differently. Ridge will inescapably feel a bit uncommunicative and leave Steffy allowing her pater. Might be hiding commodity. Of course, Steffy might jump to the wrong conclusion and assume Ridge is harboring passions for Taylor. This could give Steffy hope that Taylor and Ridge are going to find their way back to each other, which would make her recent vaticination come true. In reality, Taylor is floundering with broken heart pattern, so we'll see how long it takes Steffy to figure out that shocking news. Steffy will surely grow suspicious of Ridge, while Spencer will have an important discussion with Liam Spencer after his terrible attempt at playing wingman. All Liam did was talk about his ex-wives and daughters, so Will may suspect that his family might want a family reunion deep down. Steffy Forrester has made it crystal clear that she's happy with John Finnegan, but Will might hold out stopgap that Liam can get back together with Hope Logan. Although Will has no interest in watching Bill Spencer and Katie Logan reunite, he may argue that it's a different situation between Hope and Liam. Beth Spencer is still relatively youthful, so Will may admit that her parents' reunion might be a good thing. Hope and Liam have both betrayed each other in the history, but Will may see the eventuality for them to look to the future. Whatever the case, Will's going to have a family-to-family discussion with Liam and help him gain a new understanding. Meanwhile, Hope will have to reuse the kiss she just participated with Carter Walton. This sizzling connection has come as a real surprise to Hope, but she kissed back and doesn't feel opposed to what's passing between them. Still, Liam will catch Hope off guard when he admits he misses her at some point during the week of October 7th to 11th. Hope will have a lot on her mind since her love life will come with plenitude of twists and turns. In the meantime, let's bandy some romantic scenes between Steffy and Finn. Finn and Steffy always manage to squeeze in as numerous lovey-dovey moments as they can when they're not working. It sounds like Finn will formally again express his gratefulness now that Steffy is back in his arms. All the Luna Nozawa mayhem brought relatively a dread, but Steffy and Finn will reiterate that nothing is ever going to truly tear them piecemeal. Of course, that could be wishful thinking, since this is a cleaner where major drama is always just around the corner. Should Finn and Steffy be bothered about the coming challenge on the horizon? Prognostications point to Steffy and Finn having some unanticipated issues to attack soon, so we'll bring you updates on any hurdles that might land in their path. Finn and Steffy will celebrate their love for now, but bad news frequently follows a couple's peaceful bliss. Liam Spencer crashes Will Spencer's lunch date. Zent Forrester Dominguez assures Will. Plus, Carter Walton kisses Hope Logan. Lee Finnegan is sitting with Ridge Forrester at Forrester Creations. Ridge asks how could the European croaker be so wrong about Taylor Hayes' opinion. Lee is certain that if Taylor had followed up with that croaker, he'd have come to the same conclusion as Grace Buckingham. Lee agrees with Grace's opinion. Ridge prodigies if Lee could talk to Taylor. Lee mentions that Taylor posted her with her test results. Lee said Taylor was hard to read. Lee tells Ridge that broken heart pattern is a serious medical condition that needs to be addressed. Hope walks in to see Carter, who summoned her. Carter has a serious look on his face. Hope thinks it's bad news. Hope thinks hope for the future is getting canned. Carter suddenly smiles. Carter tells Hope that she'll see a huge rise in her figures veritably soon. Carter has stopgap in Hope's line. Professionally and tête-à-tête. Hope and Carter laugh together. Zend assures Will he'll get the hang of immuring soon. Will looks overwhelmed and asks Zend if it was that hard for him, too. Zend laughs and says he was a terrible intern as he was detracted. Will assumes Zend is talking about the models. Zend was talking about his desire to design. Zend says one model caught his attention, but that's a story for another time. Will says a lot of people are counting on him, especially Katie Logan. Will doesn't want to let anyone down. Zend suggests they snare some lunch and they can talk further about work. Before they head out, Liam walks in. Liam is surprised to see Will at Forrester Creations and asks what he's doing there. Lainey the model walks in and congratulates Will on getting the job. Liam's eyebrows shoot up in shock. Liam thinks he misheard. Liam asks Will if Bill Spencer knows. Carter stayed up 4 nights, making this be for Hope. Carter says they need to see as these are just protrusions. Carter brings up the pressure between Hope and Steffy Forrester Finnegan. Hope asks if Carter knows why he does. Hope assumes Carter is dissatisfied in her, but he's not judging her. Carter knows what it's like to lose himself in the wrong person. They bring up Quinn Fuller. Forrester Ridge thinks Taylor should talk to a therapist. Lee thinks that's a good idea. Ridge tells Lee that Taylor insists Brooke stay in the dark. Lee knows that can't be easy, but suggests recognizing Taylor's wishes for now. Lee admires how Ridge is being there for Taylor. Ridge doesn't like keeping effects from Brooke. Lee tells Ridge he's doing the right thing. Brooke Logan announces herself and shuts the door. Brooke asks, doing the right thing about what? Liam doesn't know why Will didn't talk to Bill about this first. Zend defenses himself and leaves Will and Liam alone. Liam wants to be the third wheel. Liam indeed offers to buy lunch. Liam reasons that Will needs to accept because he'll soon have his accounts firmed and will be iced out of Bill's will. Will laughs and eventually gives in. Hope and Carter flirt as they talk about lingerie. Hope suddenly asks Carter what the relationship status is with Katie. Hope specifically says, my Aunt Katie, and not just Katie. That's enough significant. Carter says Brooke asked him the same question. Carter says they're better off as musketeers. Hope adds, with benefits? Carter says, just musketeers. No benefits. I'm free and single. Ridge says they were just talking about family. Brooke asks Lee about Penelope Poppy Nozawa. Lee says they're taking it one day at a time, also defenses herself. Brooke questions if Ridge was talking about Taylor. Brooke says all this time he's spending with Taylor is a bit of an adaptation. Ridge assumes she's jealous. Brooke's not and says she's just cautious each time Taylor comes to city. They embrace. Liam and Will are at Il Giardino. Liam suggests he could be Will's wingman. Lainey shows up with Tony from Deals. Will introduces Liam. Lainey mentions that both her and Tony are enough new at Forrester Creations. Liam suggests Lainey and Tony join them for lunch. The girls agree. Brooke tells Ridge about Will immuring. Brooke doesn't suppose Bill knows yet. Ridge wants to be the one to tell Bill. Brooke tells Ridge he's not doing that. Brooke needs to find Hope, she seems to be MIA. Carter and Hope are still drilled up alone in a dressing room. They gush about each other's positive traits. Hope mentions that it's so easy to be herself around Carter. Tony gushes about Liam working at Spencer Publications. Liam mentions his 2 children and Threshold showing the girls Filmland. Lainey and Tony susurrus over the cute prints. Liam mentions his kitties look like their maters. As in plural. Lainey is confused and says, "You've been married?" Doubly Liam jokes about it being way further than doubly, also drops names. Once Liam mentions his partner women. Are Hope and Steffy, Lainey smiles. Liam apologizes to Will and Aunt Repel showing Tony and Lainey more filmland of the girls. Carter tells Hope that she deserves the veritably stylish, and it's on its way. Hope addresses about her rough time. Hope misses Douglas Forrester. Carter addresses about Bess Spencer. Hope tries to feel sorry for herself, but Carter shares his heart injuries. Hope wants a man she doesn't have to partake with anyone differently. Carter says that man is standing in front of her. Carter kisses Hope.